Hello, welcome back to my channel, Rosie8719, and I am back with another hygiene video. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I cleanse my face, brushing my teeth, all of the things, as well as the type of deodorant and body spray that I use. So let's get into the routine. For me, I have a AM skincare regimen as well as a nighttime skin regimen. And the products of choice are Medicube products. And I'll link a video in the description of some products that I tried using back in May that have been working wonders for my skin. I currently have a pimple that has gone down tremendously, but I'll be using some eucalyptus oil and a pimple patch to put over that just to see it through, because we're not trying to have any blemishes on our face. But to start, I'm going to use the Medicube Zero Foam Cleanser. And I love this because it's super foamy. It gets my face squeaky clean. After I finish cleansing, then I am going to go ahead and start my hygiene routine with cleansing my teeth, brushing, flossing, mouthwash, oil pulling, all the things. So I'm going to go ahead and just shake up my coconut oil for oil pulling. And as I'm cleaning my skin, I'll go ahead and oil pull at the same time. Now that I have cleansed my skin, I'm going to use one of the clean towels, which I absolutely love. And I'm going to dry my face and my neck. And next, I'm actually going to cleanse my lashes, as well as I am going to use Kapari's coconut lip scrubbing to exfoliate my lips. I don't see my lip scrubby is actually in the office, which is okay. So this is what the lip scrubby looks like, and I'm just going to grab a very small amount, and I'm just going to exfoliate my lips. Might need a little bit more. especially those corners. The temperature is changing outside, so I definitely want to make sure that I keep chapstick close by and drinking enough water so that my lips are not chapped. And I'm actually exfoliating and scrubbing to make sure I'm getting the dead skin off. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to use the towel and wipe my lips clear. And just like that, we have exfoliated lips. Next, I'm going to go in with some lash shampoo and clean my lashes. I have my lash brush here or lash wand. And this is an important step for me because I'm experimenting with the lash extensions, and I also wear contacts. I fluctuate between contacts as well as my glasses. So it's really important for me to make sure my lashes are clean so that my eyes do not get infected. So I make sure that I clean my lashes twice a day, in the morning and at night, to make sure I'm doing my part. And sometimes this gets a little messy, but that's okay. So now I'm going to use the opposite side of the towel. Just gonna use the back side of it to clean my eye. Ooh. Okay, my face is clean. My lips have been scrubbed. My lashes are clean. So once I've done all that, I typically go in and use some mouthwash. This is totally optional. This is just what I do and what I'm accustomed to doing. Now that I have rinsed with some mouthwash, I'm now going to use a tongue scraper and clean my tongue. I'm not going to show you how I do that, but I love the Guru tongue cleaners. I purchased this from the $1.25 store. I usually grab a few because I like to change my tongue scraper every 30 days along with my toothbrush. But this is what it looks like. It has bristles on the front. On the back, not sure if you can see that number 2, the back is where the tongue scraper is. So I'm gonna scrape my tongue and then I'll come back and then we'll brush our teeth and get on into skincare. Have scraped my tongue. Now I'm going to go in with my Knobs No BS toothpaste tabs. I really enjoy these. And I'm taking one tab and I'm going to chew it like it's a mint. And And I'm going to let it dissolve, and I'm going to use my toothbrush to let it foam up. I'm not going to show you me brushing my teeth, but this is just my routine. Okay, I've done. I have finished brushing my teeth, and this is what my teeth look like. Now I am going to go in with Dentec floss picks that I'm going to use to just see if there's any food that's still stuck in my teeth. I'm not going to show you this on camera, but this is what I'm using. Now that I have completed all of the oral cleansing, mouthwash, brushing teeth, flossing, tongue scraping, all the things, let's get into my skin routine. You saw that I cleansed my skin with Medicube's Foaming Cleanser. Now I'm going to go in with Medicube Exome Circa Calming Pad. So I'm having a slight breakout, and I've been using eucalyptus oil and pimple patches the last couple of days to try to get rid of that bump. So I'm just going to use a cleansing pad to cleanse my skin after the wash and just calm everything down. And I really love this pad because one, it has a nice scent to it, and it actually works. Like my forehead, I don't know what is going on over there, but it's burning a little bit just from using this pad, which means that, hey, it's doing something. It's doing something. It's not a harsh burn, it's a tingling sensation. So I'm going to pay special attention to this little bump that's right here and just see if I have any other problem areas. Looks like I may have something going on right here. I don't know if I have something bit me or a small allergic reaction, but something was to form right there. I'm also going to make sure that I get up under my neck. Something did bite me right here. I felt it when it bit me. I don't know what it was. And I'm going to go behind my ear. On both sides. So that's one thing I enjoy about these cleansing pads. Like, they're multi-purposeful. They can be used for multiple purposes. So I'm gonna let my face dry a little bit before going into my serum that I'm going to use, which is going to be a calming serum, just to kind of stick with that flow of like, hey, we want to calm the face, we want to moisturize, we want to feed it so that these bumps can go away. My face is dry, so now let's go in with the Azelaic Acid 16 Calming Serum by Medicube. And this is very cooling. It does have a little bit of a sticky effect to it, but it definitely helps when I have breakouts and I'm going through measures to prevent the breakout from getting worse than what it is. And the key to, skincare when you're having an active breakout is to get ahead of it. When you see it, addressing it in that moment. And if you're washing your face twice a day, you know when, oh, my face is itching or something bit me or that bump's a little hard, and you can start taking precautions to take care of it versus letting it swell and get big and get infected, and then you're upset because you have a pimple and you have somewhere to go. Next, I'm going to clean my ears. Not going to do this on camera, but this is essential. It's making sure that you have clean ears. Ears are clean. Let's moisturize the lips. I just have a chapstick, 99-cent, the cherry OG flavor that I'm going to moisturize my lips with before going in with my eye cream. For my eye cream, I'm going to use Medicube's PDRN Pink Pesticide Eye Cream. I'm just gonna put a small amount on my ring finger and massage both of my ring fingers together and gently apply that under my eye. Now, I fluctuate between two different eye creams. I have one specifically at night that I use, which is an eye serum that has 5% caffeine, and it's on a roller ball. Sometimes I use this in the morning, especially if I'm going into work and I have bags or I didn't sleep the best. So today, you know, I'm okay. I'm a G today. So now that we have completed our eye cream step, now we're going to get into the moisturizer, and I'm using Medicube's Deep Vita C Capsule Cream, which I absolutely love this capsule cream. I've purchased this a couple times. I actually need to order another one, which is on my list of things to do. So these are actually capsules, but things happen, especially when you're traveling, your carry-on, your luggage bag, and they get miscombobulated. But it's okay. You're just going to grab some of the cream itself, and you're just going to put it in your spots, and you just want to have a mixture of the clear formula as well as the yellow formula. And I'm going to apply this to my face and my neck. Your neck is an extension of your face, so you have to make sure that you're caring for that as well. And I'm going to be pulling it out because I don't want any wrinkles. I want my face, I'm pushing outward. I want my face to look smooth. I don't want any wrinkles. I'm making sure that I'm grabbing my neck and pushing it forward so I don't have a flabby neck. And that is the moisturizer of choice. We have a couple more steps before we're done with our skincare routine. The last step for me is adding sunscreen before I would go in and use anything to start prep for makeup. Not putting on makeup today, it's a work from home day, but I wanted to go ahead and knock out my skincare routine, get this video knocked out so that I can edit it and get it posted for you guys. So I'm using the Neutrogena Invisible Daily Defense Lotion. This is 60 plus and it's fragrance free. Absolutely love this. I have tried Black Girl sunscreen. I've tried other kinds of sunscreens, but this is typically what I go to. You can utilize your HSA or your FSA card to purchase this sunscreen as well as Black Girl sunscreen. I feel like Black Girl sunscreen sometimes leaves a cast, and I'm not trying to look like Casper. With this one, I have never had that experience. And I'm almost out. I actually need to cut it open and get all the goodness out of it. But I think we got about 2-3 more uses before I have to cut it open and get my money's worth. So I have the sunscreen on my hands, and I'm again lifting up and going around, and I'm also going to put the sunscreen on my neck. And that is my oral hygiene routine as well as my skincare routine. Being that I am working from home today, and I took an everything shower last night, I am going to freshen up, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to use the Her Fantasy box everywhere wipes. And then I'm also going to use the Witch Hazel cleansing pads, and I'm going to cleanse up under my arms, under my boobs, around my belly, and my backside. And then I'm going to use my Shea Moisture Nourish Body Spray to help cool off. This makes sure that I'm not sweating. Living in Arizona, you sweat in unthought of places with how hot it is, but it's a dry heat. But sometimes I do sweat, especially in between my boobs. And then I'm also going to use my Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Retinol my Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Retinol Smoothing Deodorant. I absolutely love this, and using the Witch Hazel is helping me lighten my underarm along with this. Once I apply my deodorant, I'm going to then follow up with the body spray on top of that and let it dry. And that's my morning routine when I'm working from home. If I were to go into the office, it would be a shower. Wouldn't be an everything shower, but it would be a shower, probably taking me about 15-20 minutes. And I would still utilize mostly everything we talked about today, with the exception of the Everywhere wipe. I would substitute my Everywhere wipe with my Her Fantasy Box Intimate Wash. But I would still use my Witch Hazel and all the things. So I hope that you find this video helpful. This is just what works for me. I don't like smells. I don't like smells in my home. I don't like musk. I don't like any of those things. So and my nose is huge, y'all. So I smell everything. So I make sure that I don't smell, because you are the first person. If you smell yourself, everyone smells you. So that's my thing. I make sure that I keep Everywhere wipes with me. I keep extra underwear in my book bag for work. I have a pair of underwear and a pair of clothes in my car in case something were to happen. I have deodorant in my book bag. I have some body spray, all the things. I have like a little hygiene bag, which I probably should do a video on, of all of my hygiene products, just to make sure I'm okay. If anything were to go down at work, I'm prepared for my period. I have wipes if I need them. I have deodorant. I have toothbrush. I have toothpaste. I have dental picks. I have everything that I need, Q-tips, anything at that moment. It's like a little medicine bag. Like I travel with a medicine bag with just medicines just in case. I also do that. I have one in my car as well as I have one in my book bag for work. And that's just how I was raised, because I don't want to be caught off guard if something were to happen. So it's just my take. Thank you for tuning in for my hygiene video, for my oral care, as well as my skincare routine. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about the items that I'll use, I've linked them in the description box. Make sure that you go purchase them from Amazon. I am doing the work. So if you do make a purchase, a small amount of money will come to me for sharing the link for the products that I use. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.